Now we're going to go over their size difference. Thumbelina is the size of a thumb like Arrietty is, which means they could have some type of biological relation. But that doesn't prove my theory. But that actually doesn't prove my theory, sadly. This is what I meant by this being a 3-part theory. Stay tuned, because next will be part 2 to this theory. On Thumbelina and Arrietty being biological twins. We're going to movie theory to show that proves that you don't need to be at the size of a thumb or have wings to be related. Now, if you remember part 1 when I talked about Arrietty and Thumbelina possibly being sisters, well, now this is part 2. Yeah, I mushed part 1 and part 2 into the same video, because I mistakenly deleted part 1 from my gallery. Thumbelina was written by Don Dove in 1994, when The Secret World of Arrietty was released in 2010, when Arrietty came out in 2014. Going over this in one video would be a fool's errand, but sadly for you, I am that fool. Now, the one thing about this is, I didn't say I was going to do this in one video. As I said, this is part 2. This is actually multiplied into a 4-part series. We did part 1 already. Part 2 will be today. Part 2 will be tomorrow. Part 2 will be tomorrow. And, Part 2 tomorrow, Part 3 Tuesday, Part 4 will be on Tuesday. Alright, so now let's talk about how Thumbelina and Arrietty could possibly be related. Well, first of all, I don't even think Arrietty was born into a borrower lifestyle. And I'm thinking her and Arrietty were born as twins. So picture this. There's a mushroom growth. And Arrietty and Thumbelina's family just had Arrietty. But then after a human attack, then after some type of giant animal discovers them, and off together, but then a witch spots them. She captures Thumbelina, but Arrietty is offered help by some borrowers, what happened to be her future foster mother and father. Now, don't think of this as a full theory, because this is only part 2. Because I'm thinking that Thumbelina was captured in the Rosebud after Arrietty's departure with the borrowers. There's no part 3, remember, it's only a theory. A film theory. And cut.